The SL is screaming for a paint correction, so today I'm going to be doing a wash, clay bar, and a buff on the car. I do have the hardtop off, so I'll do it without the hardtop, and once I get that back on, I'll worry about that later. I could do that separately, not a big deal. It's warm weather, so I'm not even going to be putting the hardtop on anytime soon. So I'm going to focus on using my pressure washer that I have right here, and I'm going to be using a foam cannon that I have right here. And this is a Trinova, attaches to my pressure washer. And after I wash the car, I'm gonna go ahead and clay bar it. So just off the bat, the car is silver, so it is pretty clean. The rag top I'd probably be replacing eventually, so not too worried about it. It does have a small crack right here, so I'm gonna have to avoid that section. Maybe even put some clear silicone for the time being so water doesn't get in. If I do get caught in some rain and I need to put the top down or the top up, that will not leak. It has separated from the bottom so it doesn't stretch the fabric out as it should. It has a few nicks here. Overall it's pretty good for a 91, and the mechanics still work partially because the top doesn't fold all the way due to the fact that it did rip here, so the mechanism doesn't grab itself and close. But I detailed the engine on my own time, and that was a feat of itself, and came out pretty nice. And after I do the clay bar, I'll go ahead and buff the car. And the Manzurna step 1, we'll see how it goes with the step 1, and maybe I'll do just step 1 and step 2 and leave it at that. If I need to, I'll do the step 3, but this paint is really nice. I don't think it's gonna need it, so I'll check back in with you guys after we wash the car. All right, so I don't know if you guys could see some imperfections happening here. So I'm gonna try to get that out. There's minor things like that throughout the whole car, which hopefully I can get out, but silver is very forgiving, so even if I don't, probably won't even be able to see it unless you really, really look for it with like a flashlight or something. Take a closer look at this. Look at how clean this is. Amazing. There was these scuffs right here. I can hardly see. I was tempted to wet sand, but from experience, wet sanding can also be a problem because if you take off too much of the clear, you're in for a world of pain. But man, this is looking like glass. Alright guys, the SL is almost done. The buffing process is done. Paint correction on the body, glass, wheels, that's all complete. And now I'm going to go ahead and pull the car into my other garage and I'm going to go blow off any excess debris, wipe it down one more time, and go ahead and apply the ceramic coating. So this thing looks excellent. I mean, look at this. You guys remember how it looked in the previous video. It looked very tired. I got the missing tow cover, which is going to be painted, along with the front missing tow cover. That's also going to be painted. I just rattle canned it, so it's a silver, so it doesn't stand out, but this bumper is going to be repaired and painted. But nevertheless, the plastic glass looks marginally better. It is what it is. Not going to get any better, and it doesn't even matter because eventually I'll just replace that. For the most part, I don't really drive this car with the soft top closed. And yeah, so waiting for my Euro glass headlights and my amber markers. I might just leave the HIDs with the ambers. I'll see how I feel about it, but I would like to have the original ones on hand anyways. But yeah, the car's come a long way from when you guys first saw it. It is night and day. I still need to fix the horn. It isn't sounding, and I'm not sure why it's not working. I did have the buttons repaired, but they could be faulty. Only way to test it would be to get some sort of generic horn ring that I could place maybe in the center here, and then I'll just be able to press that. That's what I did on Ed's SEC, if you guys remember that video. I'll order up some new floor mats. I'll still be redoing the wood in this car. I'm not in a rush to do that though. And I did detail the engine. Show you guys how that came out. It looks really good for what it is. It does have that yellow coating that people used to do back in the 90s. I think it was like Z-Bar or something. Help prevent rust, but I got majority of the gunk off. I did refresh a lot of things here: belts, idler pulleys, valve cover gasket, spark plugs, the cold start valve, and a handful of other things I don't remember off the top of my head, but the car is coming along. I got a new hood pad. Still clean up some of this stuff here, and I don't know if anyone remakes the original AMG stickers. If you guys know of somebody, please shoot me a comment down below. And yeah, so let's go ahead and pull this thing into the other garage. Alright, so here are the facelift headlights, and I'm going to be replacing them. I already put the amber markers in, but I got to take out markers, headlights, wiper arms, this trim piece on both sides, pull all the headlights out, and put the new original glass ones in here. And the car is looking really good right now. I just got it back from paint for the front bumper, tow hook cover, side tow hook cover, and got the wiper arm painted black. Doesn't throw itself at you. Car looks sharp. I'm gonna pull it into the garage. That wraps it up for today's video, and the SL is finally finished as far as the paint correction. It looks fantastic. I'm really excited. Honestly, one of my dream pre-merger cars, a 6.0. Only thing better than that would be a Hammer, or you know, a 300 CE Hammer at that. But nevertheless, I hope you guys liked the video. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll leave the link down below to my previous video. See you on the next one.